Today we're going to highlight Tower Arch Trail inside Arches National Park. Tower Arch can be reached from the south or northeast. We decided to arrive from the south as this is how most visitors will be entering the park. This route is a 13-mile stretch of four-wheel drive trail with a trailhead about 1 mile west of Balanced Rock viewing area. It meanders through some sandy washes and over some slick rock fins until you arrive at Tower Arch. After enjoying the views at Tower Arch, I recommend leaving by way of the northeast entrance. This will require attempting a mildly difficult technical climb over some loose ledges and down into Salt Valley Wash. We will just touch on the highlights of this trail back to Arches Highway, as the easy yet extremely corrugated Salt Valley Road deserves its own separate review. Some tips if you wish to traverse this trail. I recommend going early because of the huge crowds which can congregate at the entrance to Arches National Park. The intersection of the trailhead at the graveled maintenance road about 1 mile west of the turnoff at Balanced Rock has the infamous high clearance, low range four-wheel drive required sign. And in this case, it's absolutely necessary. While not too technically challenging, this trail is a solid 3 rating. I would not recommend high range only crossover all-wheel drive type vehicles on this trail. We gently hit our overhang a few times in the LX 470 despite being lifted and on 34-inch tires. That said, if you have upsized tires or a mild lift, this trail should not pose any serious trouble for you. The trail has a few loose climbs at the beginning where traction control can come in handy. And then the trail opens up on the top of the mesa, following a sandy track with wide open views of Arches National Park in all directions. It's quite amazing to see in the early sunlight, but it will be difficult to make out any particular arch or landmark due to your distance from the main park highway. As you make your way to the arch, you will be greeted with a few slick rock fins to climb. While they won't be taxing your approach angle all that much like those on the infamous Fins and Things trail, an extra pair of eyes spotting to make sure you take the proper line can come in handy. You're good. Slow. Yep, you're coming down. Yep, turn out of it. Good job. Since we were in no hurry and we met no traffic along the route, I took this time to let my daughter take a turn behind the camera.
Get down low.
Like this?
There you go. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, record it. Hold it steady, Sierra.
Okay. This sand is hot.
We still need to work on some hand-holding technique, but not too bad for our first try. Tower Arch is quite impressive. There were some hiking paths around which led to some shady sandstone hollow areas, which would be a great place for lunch. The kids wanted to go play on the rocks, but we didn't schedule enough time and needed to get back on the trail. The final northeastern climb is quite fun, but it's also the most technical portion of the trail due to how steep and loose it is. If you are uncomfortable attempting this climb, you can also return the way you came in. If you do manage to crest the top, you will be rewarded with a magnificent view of Salt Valley. You have a few final steps to descend before a nice sandy straightaway that will intersect with Salt Valley Road, where you will have to make a decision to head north towards Crescent Junction or southeast back into Arches National Park. It seems like I highly recommend every trail that I review, but in this case, this is a trail that I will surely traverse again, as it is remote yet easily accessible. It tosses mildly technical yet enjoyable terrain at you, and it rewards you with world-class scenery on top of it all. If you are planning a trip to Arches National Park and have access to a 4-wheel drive with 2-speed transfer case, seriously consider Tower Arch.